30 trips around, take 2. Better this time around to the front straightaway. 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑉𝑰 going to jump out to the win. It has been a minute since Logan 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑉𝑰 was in victory lane with the USAC AMSOIL Sprint Car National Championship. In fact, you got to look back to Winter Dirt Games. Got the win in round 2 of the 2025 season. He'll come around to lead lap number 1 here at Red Hill. Kyle Cummins running in second, Justin Grant in third, Leary in fourth, Hayden Reinbold in fifth in your opening lap. Trying to close in a challenge here. Here comes the 𝑯𝑰𝑛𝑡𝑒 windows of doors number 3, working the low side, the 57 right through the middle. Able to hold sway on the field for the time being. Logan 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑉𝑰, his advantage has never really gotten much past about a half a second. In fact, last time it was down to 4/10, and it's only a few car lengths. They come up on another slower car. Abby Holbein ahead of your leaders. 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑉𝑰 going to try the bottom, leaves the high line open for the 3P. He's got the run around to the front straightaway, couldn't get there in time. Kyle Cummins looking for the lead. The door slammed shut on him though. Now going to look to the inside as they work onto the back straightaway. Still, Logan 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑉𝑰 holding on to it. Just past the midpoint as they'll come around with 14 laps to go. Trying to use the lap car as a pick, and he does it nicely. To the front straightaway, 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑉𝑰 gets some of that breathing room back. Takes it back out to 0.4 of a second. Holbein holding up second and third, and now here comes the battle for that final podium step. CJ Leary has closed in on Justin Grant. With 5 to go this time, field going to see a fistful on the way by. 0.379 seconds. Cummins bobbles off of the cushion. Likewise, 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑉𝑰, but not quite as much. They'll work it onto the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Coming around, 4 laps remaining. Cummins trying to get that momentum built up to see if he can fire off and grab the race lead and the win here in the closing laps. 0.486 that time. Both drivers off at the top and hitting the far side of the speedway. Cummins going to take it in on the cushion in turn 3, turns it down, tries to grab the bottom off of turn number 4. He does find a little bit of grip down there, brings it down to 0.3. Sheets are off of the cushion onto the back straightaway. He is right there, but 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑉𝑰 with a great launch about the midpoint of the back straightaway. The car really grabs some bite and is gone. The 3P this time not able to move down to the bottom of the exit. Turn number 4, he has to follow your leader as they've got the 87 down to the inside, going another lap down. 2 laps to go. White flag coming out this time. Game onto the front of the field. No caution. Hayden Reinbold, who had been running in 10th, coming to a stopover in turns 3 and 4. Not seeing how it started, just how it ended. Past the NOS Energy start can, we're going to find out. Cummins again, berries are up into the cushion through turns 1 and 2. 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑉𝑰 with a better run onto the back straightaway. White flag coming this time. Not quite to the cushion for the 57. The 3P is buried into it here as they come around with 1 to go. Challenge for third. Grant has retaken it. Now he's going to look for second. Grant's around in the 4. My, oh my, Grant starts going around right in front of Kyle Cummins. Cummins with nowhere to go. He tags the 4. Caution yet again. Brings it back to green. Problems for one driver on the restart. That's Ballou in the 12. Car not taking off. The rear end is smashed in on that machine, but nevertheless, leaders. Here comes a slide off of turns 3 and 4. 4 the top spot as they come to the wave with the white flag. 1 to go. 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑉𝑰 fends off the charge of Kyle Cummins. He'll have to try it one more time as they work onto the back straightaway. Moles in pursuit as well. Off into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag. No caution. Robert Ballou doesn't turn it in on the back stretch. He'll wait for the caution and bring it in on the front stretch. Caution lights dark, green lights coming on off of turn number 4. Try it again. 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑉𝑰 going to slide himself over in 1 and 2. Doesn't quite get the launch that time onto the back straightaway. Cummins in pursuit, takes it down to the bottom, goes up across the racetrack to the middle groove, exiting turn number 4. White flag once again. He's got Mitchell Moles all over his back bumper here as they work into turns 1 and 2 onto the back stretch for the final time. Trying to give chase to Logan 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑉𝑰 as they work into turns 3 and 4. But it is all Sutter, California at the front of this one. Logan 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑉𝑰 goes back to victory lane here with the USAC AMSOIL Sprint Car National Championship. He will win the salute to Levi Jones. As he will climb up out of the car, race fans, give him a hand. $10,000 richer. Logan 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑉𝑰 winner here tonight at Red Hill.
For the 26th time in his AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car Championship career, Logan Seavey's a winner, and he wins the inaugural. Salute to Levi Jones. And Logan, I know you just wanted to finish that one off, but the world would not let you have it that way. You had to go through multiple restarts, even had a slider attempt from Kyle Cummins. How stressful were those last couple restarts for you?
Yeah, it's as tough as it gets, you know, when the best guy right now and USAC is on your bumper and you got to restart a couple times with them back there. There's only so much you can do as a leader, and the track was changing a lot there at the end, and man, I was just doing everything I could to hold them off, and that one he slid me, I didn't do a good job, and I said, you know, let's get up and slide myself a little bit, but then bash the cushion and try to get away, and I think I did a little bit better job at the end. So just can't say enough about my team, Abacus, Brent and John, and everybody that's behind this race car, the Harvey family with Mountain Mechanical, for sticking with us. We've had a tough year after coming off a year like last year. You expect to have the same results, and man, we've been close. These guys have been doing a good job. I've just been doing a poor job, so I feel like tonight I ran a good race there in the feature and rewarded these guys finally with the win, like I said, and all these partners that stick with us, so I couldn't be happier.
And you talk about the rough start to your season. I mean, it's rough by Logan Seavey standards. You're still top 5 in points, but it's been since Florida since you won. And like I said, I know it's not exactly what you guys have been hoping for so far here in 2025. So what's been missing since Florida to keep you out of victory lane, and do you think you found it here at Red Hill tonight?
Man, I think so. You know, I think I've just been struggling a little bit. We've had a lot of rough racetracks, and I've not been doing a good job when it's rough. And, you know, like I said, I don't think the car's really been too far off. I'm just not putting myself in position to win these races, and just not doing a good enough job really throughout the night, you know, unless, you know, the track suits me really well, which it kind of did there about halfway through the feature. But like I said, I just got to do a better job when I get on tracks that maybe don't suit me so well, like the rough Bloomington and Putnam Mills that I need to do better at. So Kyle's been spanking us all year on the rough tracks, and it's really everywhere. Slick, rough, it didn't really matter. So we're fighting hard. My guys are working hard to make sure I'm comfortable so I can do my job in the race car. And like I said, I'm just glad I could reward them with a few wins, and yeah, hopefully get my season turned around. These guys, like I said, they've been giving me cars that are everybody as good as they were last year, and I've just been not driving them. So it's time for me to get up and go, and I'm glad I did that tonight.
Also, your little girl down here in victory lane, first USAC win as a dad. Congratulations.
Second one, she was at Terre Haute.
Oh, that's right, she was. Hey, first sprint car win. Congratulations.
Yeah, hopefully she gets used to it. I got to win some more to get her down here, but we'll get her picture made here and try again next week.
All right, Logan Seavey, your winner of the Salute to Levi Jones.